All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick look at the Judge Mathis, and I want to kind of give a reaction to that. I do think that he was very honest. Well, not very honest, but he was honest about a few things. So let's get into that.
Right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man. Maybe I'll be an example for other men. Cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. You see how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to eliminate all the rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serving the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife, hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
Okay, so we're back from the Judge Mathis. You saw the really brief interview. First of all, I got to give him a lot of credit, man. I don't know if I would have did it. I could tell by the tone of his voice, the shakiness in his voice, his very humble expressions that it was that he really is genuinely hurt by his impending divorce. And let me say, as a cautionary tale, and listen, I want to be one who's very transparent, and I want to make sure that people who have the ability don't go down a road that he's gone down or myself have gone down. Fight for your marriage, fight for your wife. He's been married. I think he's been married for 39 years, if my memory serves me correctly. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want that, right? And so it's not, he could. I'm sure he's got plenty of money. Just give her whatever and just, go on doing it. But this man says, I want my wife back. And I got to respect that. Man. And, they're cordial, living in the same house. So listen, I don't know their dynamic. I don't know if she's got a job or whatever, but he's got the money. Listen, quit your job, or work on the road and you come with me. That's the answer. He's traveling again. So somebody could say maybe he's not too serious about it. If you were really serious, your wife would be right there with you. I think if anybody says that, I would have to agree. Why? Listen, I make the money. Quit your job, or wrap it up, put it in a laptop, and let's go. We going here, we going there, right? I think that probably would be a big solve. But I wanted to say this. Do what's going to take to fix your family, your dynamic, your relationship with your wife, and do what's going to take. If it means not traveling, it means not going to sporting events, do that. If it means taking your wife with you, then do that. But your wife, as I've said in other shows, has to be she has to be a priority. Your wife, your family has to be a priority. There is no spare tire in the back. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna do that. So I hope that anybody can take this as a cautionary tale to do what it takes to fix it. prevent certain things. And the interviewer, the questioner was right to ask, it was July 17th, whatever the date was this something that you saw coming? He said out of his own mouth, this was a culmination of what was coming. And obviously she's giving him warning. You're on the road again. You're traveling again. Where y'all going this time, right? You and your boys. Your boys are your wife. Your boys are more important to me. Your community activism. This speech, that speech is more important to me. Baby, I'm not there in his house, but baby, the answer is come with me. I'm taping the show here. We're gonna do this. Baby, come with me. Right? And this goes back to many other ideas. I don't know his wife or what she does. I'm not looking it up, so don't ask me. It's irrelevant to me. I'm talking about his contrition, his being sorry and all that, and what it's going to take for you to save yours. So you got to do what it's going to take. If it's not traveling, if it's not spending so much time with your boys, if it's not on the road, if it's not drinking, if it's not drugging, if it's infidelity, if it's whatever, do what it takes to save your relationship. That's my first, strongest piece of advice. Do what it's going to take. That has to be number. If you don't walk into your relationship saying that this is number one, then you shouldn't get married. If you don't walk into a marriage saying this is the most important thing, this is the most important thing in my life, then you shouldn't get married. Taken from a guy who's gone through it. I'm telling you to do things differently, so you end up with a different result than Judge Mathis and persons like myself. So do what it takes to fight for your relationship, fight for your marriage, fight for your wife. Do what it takes. Do what it takes. Think about the Marvel movies. Whatever it takes. Think about Optimus Prime. No matter the cost. I know I'm geeking out a little bit, but I'm going to talk to the men. No matter the cost, no sacrifice is too great. I'll put up on the screen it's something I got from Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Duty is a sacrifice. Duty is a sacrifice. So your marriage is a duty. So I'll leave it up there. I don't want to keep ranting about this, man, but he's obviously, I didn't like how he answered the end of that. I'm going to be quite honest. He said that it creates suspicion, and he said that's not the reason. That kind of he's doing a little wiggling and dancing there. But do what it takes. Do what it takes to be transparent, to be honest, and to save your relationship, man. Fellas, save it. Women, save it. Do what it takes. Do what it takes within reason. Within reason. I mean, sometimes things can break down irretrievably, but this sounds to me like it wasn't irretrievable. If you can save your marriage by spending less time with your boys, drinking less, being less selfish, do those types of things. That's what I'm telling you to do. If it's within your power, and this is a situation that's broken down because of things that are in his power. You have the money, baby. I got the money. No matter what you're doing, I got the money. This is what my attitude would have been. I got the money. You're mad at me because I'm on the road? Pack your bag, take your laptop, do whatever little business, or I don't know what she did. So she might be a high-powered person herself. I don't know. But whatever it takes, you get in the road. And Ebony K. Williams talked about that. Why that type of dynamic power relationship don't work. Because Ebony K. Williams said, I'm taping. I got a judge show to tape, and this guy wants to go to the south of France. Ain't gonna work. Take your wife with you. Here we going. So, what is in your power to fix it. Fix it.